when Elmelech was taking his family from Bethlehem. Remember, Bethlehem was in Canaan, and this is the promised land which God had promised his people. And you see, in Bethlehem, there is a disaster, that is drought. There is no food. There is the land has no food. So Elmelech decides to move with his family. Remember, this is the land which God had promised his people. He had promised you'll give them a land of plenty. You'll be able to bless them in that land. But Elmelech decides otherwise. He takes his family to move away from that promised land in Bethlehem. So he goes to another country with his wife and 2 children. I want you to look at that picture. You are moving away from the place where God has promised you to bless you. Unajitoa pale mahali ambapo Mungu amekuahidi ya kwamba atakubariki, na wewe unajitoa hapo. Na unaenda katika nchi nyingine kwa sababu umesikia huko kuko na kila kitu. Remember, this is temporal in the other country, but there is a promise which God has been able to give in this to the people of Israel. That is in Bethlehem, where despite there being drought, it doesn't mean the drought will be there forever. So Elmelech takes his family, goes to Moabite, another country where he is feeling that because of the drought which is being experienced in Bethlehem, when he goes to Moab, he will have plenty. So, in the first verse of 1 to 3, we see a transition in the life of Elmelech. This is what happens. I want you to feature that. Elmelech moving from Bethlehem to Moabite. This is what happens sometimes to us as Christians. The aspect of backsliding. It starts like that. Spiritual backsliding. God has promised us good things, and then we drift away from those things God has promised us. That is what is happening to Elmelech with his family. Remember the promised land, it was just a matter of time. And when, as we have read the chapter, we see towards the end, now changes our mind, because there is plenty again in Bethlehem. She wants to come back to Bethlehem. Remember, she left with her husband because of the issue of drought. And I wanted us to look into that according to our life as Christians.
Heart of worship, the tremble